Got it empty over here.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, you need to wait.
I called the supervisor for you.
For what? We don't need a supervisor.
I called the supervisor for you.
For what? I don't need a speaker.
Okay. Can you
I don't need a
You guys need to wait.
Don't touch this, bro.
I'm not touching you. I'm gonna call the police.
Call them. I don't care. What do these people think they are, dude? These people never learn. No.
You cannot record from the lobby, but you can record
No.
here from the vending machine.
What makes you say that?
I'm sorry?
What makes you say that?
What makes you say what?
What makes you say I can't record here in the
You can
public
record
area?
from here. I don't have a problem with you recording, but
Who
you
are
can
you?
do it from here.
Who are you?
My name is Brittany. I'm the supervisor.
Alright, cool. You know this is a federal,
Correct. But you
a
can
public
record from
building?
here.
All right, guys. This encounter begins with immediate tension as the auditors walk into a public lobby, only to be met by an employee who insists they can't record there. The worker becomes defensive, calling a supervisor even though nothing unlawful is happening. As the auditors calmly question her reasoning, she tries to set imaginary boundaries in a fully public space. Her confusion only escalates when the supervisor arrives, repeating the same false claim. You can only film from the vending machine. This sets the tone for an entire confrontation built on misinformation and ego.
No, all this is a public area?
You can record from here, sir. Thank you.
Hold on. This is a public area?
Sir, you can record from
Answer
here.
my
I appreciate
question. Answer my question.
it. Sir, you can record from here.
Do you
Thank
want to have a cordial conversation or not?
We're having a cordial conversation, but I'm letting you know the instructions. You can record from here.
Why is that?
You can record from the vending machine.
Look, I've been here before, okay?
Okay.
I've worked on the stories here before. I'm going to walk around the public area. It's my right.
Sir,
So you can do what you got to do.
You can record from here.
Have a good day. You don't seem to understand and want to like have a cordial
Okay,
conversation.
sir, you can record from
All
here.
right, cool. Have a good day. I'm almost done.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna ask you to put yourself over here.
Ma'am, I'm not going to do it.
Sir, I just need you to step over
Anything
here.
that's
You
open
can
to the
record.
public, anything that's open
You
to the
can
public,
record from here, sir.
and I can record anywhere there's public area.
No, you cannot. You can record
Yeah,
from here.
what will make you say such a
You
thing?
can record from here, or you can leave.
Well,
you can leave the premise.
I'm not leaving until I'm done with my story. I have all the rights to record here. All this is public. It's not restricted. All right, guys. So this is it. It's not much. These people never learn.
Yeah, let me see something.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys, as the supervisor steps in, she keeps insisting that recording is restricted, yet refuses to explain why. The auditors try to have a respectful conversation, but she continues repeating the same scripted line without providing any legal basis. She demands a step over there, even though the entire room is public property. When the auditors calmly remind her of constitutional law, she becomes irritated and shuts down the conversation. Her only defense becomes, "You can record from here," or "You can leave," proving she doesn't understand public access rules inside a government building.
You have your right.
Yeah. So
Okay,
why
I
you?
said, okay, I don't know. That's the supervisor.
I'm trying to let you know.
That's the one. If you want to.
She's wrong.
But you know, she's not the one.
She's wrong.
It's the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to talk. Okay.
Yeah. Have a good day. She's wrong. I can record all anywhere it's public.
You need attention. I don't.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
It's fine. Please, just wait.
If they're not coming, we'll leave. If they're coming, I'm staying. So what is it? Are they coming?
You see me call somebody.
She did.
Okay, speak to her.
I don't. Maybe she told you were next to her. That's all. What's your name? What's your name?
You see me before. You talk.
Yeah, I know. But so why are we going through this?
I told you.
What happened last time?
Supervisor for you.
Listen, what happened last time?
Yes. Okay. You are.
Did you cancel that 911 call?
No, I did not. They're on their way.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, guys. The situation escalates when the auditor states he won't leave unless police actually arrive. The employee had already called 911, so he decides to wait for officers to educate her properly. Tension rises as both the employee and supervisor appear confused, unable to justify their claims. They insist he cannot film, while simultaneously admitting they've seen him record before. Their inconsistency becomes obvious, and instead of relying on policy or law, They rely solely on emotion and discomfort, forgetting that discomfort does not override First Amendment rights in a public lobby.
Vendor machine, they're not allowed to come in. Correct. But from the vendor machine, that way you guys can record.
Bobby, hold on. That's not the way it works.
What's the way it
That's
works?
not, you know the way it works? This is a public area. This is a public area. I'm working on a story. Hold on, Albert. I'm working on a story on this DMV.
Okay.
This is all a public area. Anywhere that is public, I'm allowed to record. Just because they say and put boundaries wherever they want, that's not the way it works. I don't come here to antagonize anybody. I didn't interact with anybody. I come to take video, what I needed to take video of, and that's it. And I would have been, and I would have, hold on, I would have been out the door already. But since she called you guys because she wants to put boundaries on a public area in a public building.
All right, guys, the police finally arrive, and immediately everything changes. The auditor explains calmly that he is working on a story and recording only in common areas, all open to the public. He makes it clear he never entered restricted zones or testing areas. The officers listen, assess the situation, and quickly realize the staff simply misunderstood the law. Even after the officers validate his rights, the supervisor still tries insisting on her own imaginary boundaries, exposing a complete lack of training on public access laws inside government facilities.
That's why I waited for you guys. Hopefully you guys do your jobs and educate them and her and let them know. I'm not sure. I'm almost done. I was basically done.
Are you for an appointment or you're just here to record?
No, I'm here to work on my story. That's it. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Garcia, 8933.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
10136.
All right, you know this is my constitutional right to record in a public
We've
building.
dealt with you a bunch of times.
So
we
then
know.
you guys
we
know
know
that-
your deal.
so the-
okay, that's why I'm asking you how long are you going to be
You
here so I
guys-
can let her know how long you're going to be.
You know what I really want to do? I want to catch you guys educating her. That's it. You don't want to look professional in front of the camera?
No, I don't.
You don't want to look professional in front of the camera?
No, I don't.
You took an oath, right, to defend the Constitution against foreign
Okay, but I also
and domestic?
we're not
So
we're
then
not
why are
making
you
a
not
show.
doing that?
Okay, well, go do what you
We're
got to
not making
do.
a show.
You're-
I'm
why
gonna
are
go
you not
talk to them.
I'm not making a show.
But I need to make sure that you guys.
Because you
I
can
don't.
tell her that this is a
Can I
constitutionally
talk now?
protected right.
Can I talk now? I heard you guys. Thank you. Okay. I don't want to do a show here, right?
I didn't come to interact with
That's
nobody.
why I'm asking. How long are you guys going to be here? So
I don't know
Hey,
yet.
listen, they're gonna be here.
When you guys leave, I'll leave. That's the way it's going to work.
You guys are already done with. What
When you guys leave, I'll leave. That's it. That's the way it's going to work, man.
10 on your oath?
You gotta let them speak.
That's all right.
All right, guys. The officers begin explaining constitutional rights to the staff, finally giving them the education they should have already had. The auditor stays respectful, promising not to record personal information and reminding them that government employees have no expectation of privacy while performing duties. He also notes that the building's own security cameras capture more than his handheld camera ever could. At this point, even the officers acknowledge he's doing nothing wrong. The real issue becomes clear. The employees simply didn't like being filmed and reacted emotionally instead of legally.
I'm not here for nobody's personal information. That's number one.
I know.
Number two, if I put anybody's personal information on my video, it gets flagged. I'm not here for that. That's just an excuse for them to tell you that because they don't like to be recorded. Now, number three, I'm almost done. That's a testing area. I never went through there at all. I can. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I can, but I didn't. You see that guy with the blue shirt? I walked up to where that pole's at. I went like this, and I came this way. I don't care about the testing area, but I am going to record it. I'm recording everything in this building, in the common areas. That's it.
Common areas.
Very calmly, respectful. That's it. That's it.
avoid
Yeah.
getting anybody's personal information.
Of course, I can't do that, and I'm not here for that.
Avoid
I give you my word on that.
Any testing. 'Cause
Of course, I don't.
Then they're like, it's cheating. You're putting her online. You know, we're trying to
That's
avoid
listen, and another thing,
That's understandable.
and another thing. These cameras right here is the same as mine. Want to know why? I can request them and post them online as well. It's the same
When
thing.
they request them, they blur things out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, of course.
But
But our intentions aren't to capture personal information.
we
Yeah.
we know this. They don't know this.
I appreciate you going and telling her. You know, this is what we want to see. You guys honoring your oath. That's it.
That's all. That's all.
If you guys get caught, but this wasn't necessary at all. I would have left already. I told her, and I was very nice and polite.
Walking around, make sure that you don't record
no, of
the
course
areas
not.
from the stations.
No, I don't.
or the
never
testing
our
areas.
intention.
That's not my intention.
All right, guys. Now that the officers fully confirm he is within his rights, the auditor explains exactly why he stayed. He wanted to see whether officers would honor their oath. He emphasizes he never intended to create a scene. He only filmed public areas to show staffing, service quality, and transparency. The officers finally acknowledge this and speak to the staff, clarifying that recording in public spaces is entirely lawful. The staff's frustration becomes embarrassment, realizing their call to police was unnecessary and based purely on misunderstanding rather than policy or law.
I was just counting how many workers were working. My people want to see how many workers, how many people, how packed it is, how they're treating the people from a distance. That's it. But they feel uncomfortable. They're government employees. They got no expectation of privacy.
We told them.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I really do.
You guys have a good day, all right? All right, guys. So there you have it for that. And we're going to do a victory lap. I guess. Huh? They can't. It's my right to record here.
But you can just walk in without.
Yeah, of course. I'm recording. I'm recording the building. And this is it, guys. We're doing a victory lap right here and showing her that I can record here. We're out of here. All right, man. Have a good day. You see what you guys just did? You wasted their time. I still walked around there, and they told your little supervisor I'm allowed to do that. So next time I come here, I expect you guys not to tell me nothing. 'Cause that's why I came. Walk around, I was gonna leave, but you guys decided to be like, no, and call the cops. That's why I stayed. So I hope you learned something new again today. Have a good day.
All right, guys, with the officers leaving, the auditor takes a full victory lap through the building to demonstrate, once again, that he is legally allowed to record there. He reminds the staff that if they had simply allowed him to walk around, none of this would have happened. Instead, they wasted police time and escalated a situation that never needed escalation. As he exits, he calmly explains that next time, they should know better and respect public rights. The video ends with a final reminder. Transparency is not optional in a public building.